One of the most common questions we're getting about this new parole in place program is whether this infamous permanent bar apply. And the short answer is probably yeah. And I say probably because USCIS has not specified yet, but that could change in the future. So what is this permanent bar? Well, it's a harsh law that prevents a lot of people from getting their green cards, mainly because of their entry history. I'm not going to get into the weeds. Just know that this law can get very complex and there are some exceptions. But generally speaking, if you had entered the US and stayed here illegally for over a year, there's still a chance to apply for a green card. But if you leave and return illegally, that triggers a permanent bar, and well, that person is ineligible until they've lived outside for at least 10 years and there's no waiver. Same thing applies if you had entered the US and were given what is called a removal order or an expedited removal order, and you had left the US and returned illegally afterward. And one of the clues we have that the permanent bar could apply to this new program is that in its announcement, USCIS said that a person would qualify if otherwise eligible to apply for adjustment of status. Well, a person applying for adjustment of status, which means you are basically applying for your green card here in the US, is generally ineligible if they are subject to the permanent bar. Also, we've seen the permanent bar being applied to a similar program called military parole in place, which was designed for the same purpose, to make it easier for individuals to apply for their green card instead of having to go outside. But it's best to wait for further clarification from USCIS. Nick Chavez here. Make sure you hit subscribe to receive the latest immigration news.